Just be careful for like people-pleasing tendencies, which I feel like a lot of us may be kind of going through, like especially with the holidays. Oh, like I need to get this person a gift and I need to not miss this person, like trying to just do too much, or even like, I mean, showing up in places, being around people that you don't even want to, but just the tendency to like people please even though it doesn't feel right to you. Also like indecisiveness, being indecisive on like, oh, should I do this, should I do that, I don't know, like kind of that kind of thing. So if that's been something you've been feeling, often has to do with like over like doing or feeling like drained in some sort of way. Okay, yeah, so today this year I had a lot of family stuff and just life stuff happening. I'm actually like, I'm grateful that I have family, but I literally don't want to see anybody, like, at all. I would love to just be home. I don't have the energy to fake anything, to act any excitedness. I don't have it, and that's not like me. But I'm just so, like, burnt out from this whole year. So I was just telling my boyfriend, I was like, yeah, now I'm matching your energy. But he's a little bit more, like, I mean, anyways, but this year has been crap, honestly. Since 2020, it's been yeah, it has been. You know why? Because freaking Saturn in Pisces. I don't know how much astrology everybody knows, but do you know? Are you well equipped to? Oh, okay. So you know about true astrology. You know about your charts and your big three and the transits. Okay, a little bit, yes. Oh, I love that. I love that. Okay, let me say hi. Good morning, Nine Dimes. How are you feeling? Nine Dimes is a Gemini. And I just feel like I'm so excited to see how you are next year, Nine Dimes, because next year is going to be so good for Geminis. It doesn't feel like it now because, how do I describe this in a way that doesn't sound like astrology terminology? There's a lot of like, things are supposed to be moving slow right now, but things are going to start picking up like come February to summertime, and I'm just so excited for you. But yeah, I totally get the vibe. You feel amazing. I love that. If it gets better, oh yay, I love that for you. More into clairvoyancy, but I love astrology and zodiacs. Ah, nice. Okay, so I'm a little slow. I've heard of clairvoyancy, but what is that? Is that more like what explain? Like, what do you mean? What are you more like? What do you mean? Is that like intuitiveness? Like intuit? Like what is that? Oh, spiritual there. Oh, okay, because that's, yeah, like your intuition, that kind of thing. Yeah, me too. Well, I mixed the two together, but I'm going to talk about today. So I just decided that I'm going to give a general reading. This is Christmas Eve. Okay, empath. Me too. I thought it was such a great thing. I used to like wear that on my shirt, like, oh, such an empath. Like, but no, it's I don't want to say a blessing and a curse. I wouldn't describe it as a curse, but it's just not, it's not like, I don't know. It's kind of how I view anybody who is like super intuitive. I used to like, because I have a friend who's a practitioner and she does it all, like she does past life regression. She can give you a reading without like even like cards or anything. She's just that intuitive and she'll tell you all about yourself. And yeah, but anyways, I always like would look up to her and be like, oh my gosh, like I wish I that's so cool in my point of view. Like I'm just like, but then now that I've been with her for a while, I see that it comes with a lot more. I mean, imagine just like literally having no skin. Imagine being out here in flesh and everything is stuck to you. Like, I don't know, that's not a good way to describe it, but imagine being able to feel everything at once. I don't even know. I'm already like super intuitive. I'm already sensitive to people's energy, so, and that already stresses me out. So anyways, yeah, but holidays suck the energy out of you. Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, it does, because we're going to talk about one of the biggest reasons why sometimes holidays can feel draining, especially when you just already had a long year. And let me just say this. I can, you know, before I start talking about the downfalls of holiday and how that aligns with the astrology right now today that we're going to talk about, actually is going to is that the great thing about the holidays is it is a good excuse to be around the people that you love and you care about, whether that's family, friends, yourself. Like, it's a good excuse. Thank goodness that, yeah, like, people like have the day off on the holidays, so you can just literally chill by yourself or be with people that you like enjoy. I mean, sometimes you're forced to be around people that you don't because of the holidays, but I just want to say that because there's a lot of people who don't have people, you know. So I try to counteract the, I don't have energy to, well, you know, try to be grateful that I do have, like, you know, like family. Even if I don't feel, I mean, I don't know, I still try to be grateful because at the end of the day, like, if somebody was in the hospital right now, like, I've dealt with that all year. I've been in and out of the hospitals for the past couple years, and I'm so grateful for all the nurses and everybody in the hospital, but I don't want to see a single hospital for a long time. I'm like hospital out. So if I leave this year and not have to go to another hospital, I'm grateful that everybody in my family's healthy, and I understand the stress of you know, so I try to be grateful for those things, like, there's no chaos happening, so I can actually choose to be like, or I can be like calm. Like, and if I do have to go see family, whatever, or if I don't, anyways, the point is, but the moon currently, because I'm going to talk about the moon, which is the I call it the collective mood, the collective vibe. It pretty much tells us like how we may feel emotionally, and the moon is in the sign of Libra today. And it's been in there for the past day or two. And the moon, or the good parts of Libra, I'm going to say the strengths of Libra and like the weaknesses parts of Libra. Libra represents like beauty, harmony, balance, partnerships, relationships, love. So those things, values. So what actually would be good is to be around people, energy that feel like good, that be in environments or bring more harmony into your life. If there's any like disharmony, if things feel out of balance in your life, as in like you're giving too much in this area or to this person or whatever, maybe you may be feeling it and want to kind of like balance it out, like balance whatever, give your time in the areas that are lacking. And do more of that to kind of balance the energy out, because if things aren't balanced, you're gonna feel it. And especially with this Capricorn Sun energy, which is kind of like needing structure in your life right now. So I know for me yesterday, I was not okay yesterday, and I'm still kind of not okay, but I think that's also because I have other stuff happening energetically with me. Like, and when I say energetically, I mean in my astrology chart. So if you already have like a lot of stuff happening in your astrology chart that is like clashing, and on top of the collective energy, you may just feel like some people may just be really walking on sunshine, like Gemini, like I shoot at 9 dimes here, and then some of us may be like literally feeling like all kind of shit showish and stressed and irritable and irritated, or just, you know, all kinds of, so everybody's gonna align with these energies differently, but yeah, if you do feel like kind of like out of balance, needing more like harmony in your life, maybe if you want to be around like your boo thing or your best friend, or like want to be with others, but only people who make you feel like good, and that you can like be yourself around, then that's kind of normal. If you're more tied to like, I don't know, like beautiful people, or attracted to that. I mean, I don't know how to describe it. Like for me personally, I notice when the moon is in Libra, Like I have I have more of a desire to dress cute. Like I don't even like do that on purpose, but it's just funny because sometimes I just don't have the energy to freaking like dress up. I just put something on, but sometimes I do want to look cute, you know? And Libra is all about like aesthetics and beauty and like stuff like that. So I noticed like yesterday I kind of like wanted to look cuter or something. So that can give you like a little bit. It'll be nice to like do something like put more effort into your like your clothes. I mean, not that you have to, but you may just, these are themes that are not even conscious in you that may just happen. And then the negative is not negative, but like the other side of the Libra is people pleasing, which I feel like a lot of us may be kind of going through. Yeah, like especially with the holidays. Oh, like I need to get this person a gift, and I need to not miss this person. Like trying to just do too much, or even like, I mean, showing up in places, being around people that you don't even want to, but just the tendency to like people please, even though it doesn't feel right to you. Also like indecisiveness, being indecisive on like, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? I don't know, like kind of that kind of thing. So if that's been something you've been feeling. Yeah, I would say, and maybe some sort of like codependency too. That could be a Moon and Libra theme as well. I live in athletic wear, but anytime I get the chance to dress up or have a theme, I'm there, which today I'm wearing an elf jumpsuit. Oh, I love that. See, okay, Miss hate the holidays. But you're in an elf jumpsuit, so that seems a little holiday spirity to me. Which I love that, actually. I love that for you. I mean, you have to do things that bring you joy, you know? Like, I get it. There's a lot of things about the holidays that are, like, fun-ish. But then there's a lot of things that's draining, especially when it's tied to people pleasing others. Oh, it's only for your kids. I'm being... Well, that's still... I love that. I still love that. I love that for you. Oh, and you have kids? That's so cool. Oh, and your mom? Okay, so... You definitely, I mean, commend to you. I literally look up to moms like they're like superheroes in this world. I really truly hope one day I can live through even birth. At some point, I like so fear like that. So I literally like commend you, especially during the holidays. Oh my gosh. My oldest is Libra and youngest is Aquarius. Oh, that's so cool. That's so interesting, because that's, like, different than, like, your Scorpio, which you may have some stuff in your chart that aligns. Would you say that you get, like, how is that? I only asked, how do you get along with, like, both of them, the Libra and the Aquarius, out of curiosity? So, as you're kind of commenting on that. And then, so, yeah, that's the overall theme, okay? Just be careful for, like, people-pleasing tendencies, and also like indecisiveness and just stuff like that. And then also we have an astrology thing happening today, which I'm going to tell you what it is, but most people will not know what this means, and I'll just tell you like in detail. But Jupiter in Gemini, speaking of Gemini, is squaring Saturn in Pisces. So Jupiter is a planet what does it represent? Abundance, growth, like a lot of something, expansion of something. It could be even like luck, but it's like wanting to seek like something, like a lot of something, okay? And it's in Gemini, so it could be like Gemini is like very interested in a lot of things, like wanting to learn and wanting to gain knowledge through different forms. I mean, like books, or just doing a lot at once, okay? Also, like super social. Like that's another thing, like socializing with like a lot of people. That is squaring. Anytime anything squares something in astrology, that means that it's clashing. The energies are clashing together. But through that clash, it's supposed to give you like, you're supposed to learn. There's a lesson in that. So that's squaring or clashing with the energy of Saturn in Pisces, which Saturn is all about like boundaries, structures. Usually when it's like in a transiting energy, bear with me here, I'm using a lot of astrology terms. It usually, when Saturn is squaring something else, it usually like blocks it, or there's like a no, like it's like you can't like move forward, or you need to slow down or stop. So it shows me. And then Saturn in Pisces is all about like energy is like sometimes overdoing things, like over giving and giving more to others than you give to yourself. It could be like escapism, but it often has to do with like over like doing or feeling like drained in some sort of way. So I'm gonna say that perhaps we may be doing, or it's showing that if you're doing too much, you need to not do too much. Like, you need to not overwhelm yourself with all the things that you maybe have to do, and if not, you're gonna end up, if you overdo anything, and I'm talking very general because I don't know everybody's story obviously, but if you're trying to do too much, then you are gonna get slowed down somehow. Whether that means like you literally physically are not gonna be able to, like, your body's just gonna get so tired that you just can't, and that is a sign. That means, okay, yeah, you're trying to do too much, okay, you're overdoing stuff, or but it just shows like a slow, like there's like a lot going on, but then there's like another part that's like, okay, enough, like this is too much, you need to slow down, this needs to stop. So I don't know how that may fit for you guys, but my oldest ties closer to me, but youngest is spawn of oh my gosh. Wait, so which one? Oh, wait. So which one is the Aquarius one? Oh, the oldest is a Libra. Okay, oldest closer to me, youngest is spawn. Oh, no, not the Aquarius. Okay, I only asked because I'm an Aquarius. And I know that, like, Scorpio and Aquarius energy, like, typically there could be some sort of like those energies square. Talk about square, but it's not a bad thing. It's just that they just like view life and view things differently. So the way that they go about things can like clash, and both of them are fixed signs. Fixed meaning set in their ways, can be stubborn. Very much is like if they have an ideal about something, it usually it's hard to like change, like they're stuck on that, so that can cause tension when two people are being stubborn in the way that they want to do things. And but if you are aware of that, then you can actually like help learn from each other and like help each other grow in those ways. But that does mean you have to kind of like not be so stubborn and like see the other person's side and all this stuff like that. So yeah, she's very set and stubborn. Oh, that's so funny. And yeah, and I know like Aquarius energy. Being an Aquarius myself, like, loves freedom, loves not to be told what to do, wants to do things very independent, all those things, which is so opposite, I feel, like Scorpio energy. So that's like interesting. That's so interesting. But it can, like, I mean, I am dating a Scorpio, okay, so it's not, it's not impossible to like work out, but it obviously means more than just your sun sign. Like, you could have other stuff in your chart that makes things work, which is why me and my boyfriend work together, because we have other stuff in our charts that mesh well. But yeah, so anyways, so yeah, so pretty much that's what I'm saying. Don't try to overdo it, guys. Today, and I would just say for the rest of this week, do what feels right. Like, I don't know. I mean, I hate, this is why, I mean, I guess I'm overthinking what I'm saying because I feel like it's just general, but just know, and then also Saturn in Pisces also has to do with boundaries. That's another thing. And we're in Capricorn season, which is all about boundaries. So having boundaries and being okay with saying no and not overdoing it. You know, if you are trying to stress yourself out because you're trying to do last minute holiday, like, don't listen to your body and your energy and don't overdo it. There's your excuse. Your husband is a Taurus, so she gets it from her dad. Oh, wow. That's so interesting because Taurus is the opposite of Scorpio. That's very interesting. So either they work, that means that either they really work together well or they hate each other. There's like literally no middle ground. But they actually, that's a good thing. I mean, well, I would say because it's the opposite energy, it's like the yin and the yang. So what you lack, your Taurus husband probably like fills in and vice versa. So you guys like mold each other really well. But yeah, definitely, yes, polar opposites. Opposites attract. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that a lot. And I feel that like that's good for Scorpio. Taurus is very dependable, reliable, for sure, which is good for Scorpios. So yeah, let me see. Yeah. So anyway, so that's like the energy, I guess I would say. Let's pull some cards. I think I'm ready to pull some cards and see what else, what other guidance. Boundaries, not overdoing it, spending time with those that don't drain your energy. Or if you have to spend time with other people, then maybe like not overdoing it. Like spend time and then leave. If you leave the scene, don't feel like you're held hostage or you have to over, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, just like listen to your body, I guess. This is the way. But obviously I don't know everybody's situations, but for me personally, for the first time, I really, like I said, had a rough year, and I don't know if I have the energy to like be around that many people, and I'm choosing not to. I think I'm gonna spend Christmas, well, I have family anyways, the point is, I'm gonna spend Christmas like for the first time in a long time alone for most of the day. I'm still considering if I'm even gonna, I don't even know, but I'm setting a lot of boundaries this Christmas time for me. Which one part of me kind of feels like, oh, like I'm so used to like being around people, and like I like one part of me is like so used to that, and then obviously I don't know, it feels a little bit bad because I am choosing myself, but also another part of me feels, I know I'm gonna feel so happy and like like because I'm choosing myself, and I'm not gonna feel as drained and have to like fake something that I don't feel for, and it's okay. It's just 1 year. Christmas is gonna come around again, and I'll be fine, and then I can, you know. But so yeah. Anyways, so however that relates to you. Okay, please connect me to the collective energy. What does the collective need to hear at this time? What is the message? Okay. So that was Oracle. So I'm going to see if anything from the tarot, my tarot pack wants to come up. We have one thing that came up. Well, let's just keep that for right now. Boundaries are hard, especially being people pleaser, empath, because feeling bad, but also having to do it for yourself. Yeah, you do have to do it for yourself. And sometimes I feel like when you struggle with like boundaries or people pleasing or any of those, you often have to think about, like, I feel like you're so stuck in the now that you don't think about like you don't think outside. Like you're just like, you need to like zoom out and realize, if you do all of this, how are you gonna feel afterwards? I mean, the people that you do it for may feel great, but you are gonna just be more drained than how you started. then that's going to take all your energy. Then you're going to have to recover, and how many days that's going to feel. You're just going to be going off of, like, trying to live off of low energy, which for me is not good, especially because, like, I'm not off for this whole week. I have work, you know, so it's like you have to think as an empath and all these, you have to think of ahead of time. You have to think of what's going to be good for you in the long run, not just in the moment. And another thing about people who are people pleasers and empaths that I've learned and I've heard, I feel like sometimes you can want to do things for people because it feels good. Like, it's like an energy, it's like a, you know how people who are into, like, drugs and stuff like that, and they, like, give themselves a shot? It's like a shot of, like, oh, I'm a good person. So you just, like, want to do it because you want to feel like a good person, but at the cost of what? And that's only gonna, like, it's only gonna last you for the moment of you doing the thing. But then you're going to end up feeling drained afterwards. So does it actually work out for you or not? And then the other people are going to not be respective of your time and expect you to continue to do. So it's just like a recipe for a disaster. At some point, you're going to have to set some boundaries so then you can look out for your future self. And also let people know that actually you're a person that loves yourself and respects yourself enough to say, like, no, sometimes no. And then people learn that. And I have worked on that this year, and I, like, was so scared because I thought that if I started setting boundaries, people were going to fall out of my life and I was going to lose a lot of my family and just certain things like that. And it didn't even happen that way. Like, everything actually, like, other people just accepted it. I mean, they had to. And I was just like, and then, like, it didn't affect any of my relationships, really. I mean, at first, people were pissed. Like, but over time, and then it was like, I didn't do it in a mean way. I just literally said, and then I was honest. I was just kind of like, I had to be honest, like, I'm being so drained to the fact that, to where it's affecting my mental health. Like, I had to be honest with how I feel. So it's like, it's not you. I mean, kind of, sort of, but it's myself because I'm allowing myself to get, like used, or not used, but I'm saying yes when I'm not being honest. So at the end of the day, it worked out for me, and it was, like, the hardest decision. Like, gosh, I had so many anxiety, like, freakouts when, like, even when it came to, like, not answering the phone. Like, I had to do that a lot this year, and I remember being next to my boyfriend and, like, freaking out, like, but I need to answer, or I need to call them back, or what, and then, anyway, so the point is, I'm a living proof that everything is going to be okay if you say no. The world is not going to fall and crash and burn. And then now I feel pissed because I'm like, so you're telling me I could have been set these boundaries? Like, I just literally struggled this whole, like, all my life. Like, and it didn't, like the world didn't crash and burn. So yeah, anyways, rambling about that. Okay, so all right, so the first decision. Speaking of decision, first card is decide. Decide if you're gonna choose yourself or you're gonna go and people please. I'm just kidding. I know that's maybe different for everybody, obviously, like, as a mother and just certain things like that, but I still feel like, anyways, this shows that some of us need to decide. Some of us that took forever because my camera was acting crazy. But yeah, so maybe you have some time to sit and think about what do you need to decide on. If you feel, like, torn between two things, your message is nothing can happen until you decide on what you want to do. Once you decide, then the universe, God, whatever you believe in, will then, like, make that happen. Like, work with you to do or whatever. But then the energy will start to move in the direction that you decide to. But you have full control over that. And but just know that if you're just stuck and you're not making a decision, or you're just, then nothing can happen. you're just going to be stagnant. So if you want to move forward with whatever you're deciding on, whatever decision you need to make, whatever, then pretty much just waiting for you. You have the power. You need to make it happen, and don't like sit like, you know. But so yeah, that's that. Dopamine, serotonin. It's a team effort. Oh, wow. Okay, so this shows that maybe we need to be around people after all. I'm just kidding. No, it does show that something does. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, it takes whatever. Being around like-minded people is very important. In general, obviously, but at this moment, it shows that maybe it is okay. It's Christmas Eve, so it could be like being around people that don't drain your energy, or it's okay to actually be with others if they're your people. And it actually would be good to, I'm overthinking because I'm like, okay, anyways, but yeah, perhaps it would be good for you to be around people who are like-minded. Also, maybe it could be like it's a team effort, so if you need any help or assistance in doing anything, like maybe other people need to help you, or take like other people to be helping you to do something. The cards are totally talking to me. To me? No, this doesn't apply to me. It's only to you guys. I'm just kidding. No, I am taking these things in for myself too. But I'm also like, I don't know. I don't like this card. I don't like this card because I was just telling myself, like, I don't want to. But like I said, I don't know. I'm still, yeah, shoot. Anyways, okay, let's move on before I overanalyze myself right now. Call on your joy guides, okay? That's saying that another card is like, the situation that you've been in, or the energy that you've been in, may seem super serious right now, and you need something to break out of that. We've seen this card if you've been on my readings before. This card usually comes when you're taking yourself too seriously, you're taking things too seriously, or maybe you are been in a serious situation and you need to break out of that energy so you can like move into a new energy, see something from a different perspective, move forward. And you can only do that if you're getting out of like that stuck energy that you've been in. And the best way to get you out of that and to open you up is joy, laughter, laughing at yourself, being more lighthearted about things. So, yeah, well, I know I often do that for myself. I often do that. Like another thing about card or readings is just, yeah, well, like I haven't pulled cards for myself in a while, so when I do, so it's refreshing a little bit to do it for you guys, because I know it applies to me too. And then a lot of times, like sometimes you get cards and you don't want them. Like they tell you the truth and you're just like, oh my gosh. But it's the truth. It's the truth. So lastly, we have the Four of Wands card, and it's reversed. The Four of Wands card's reversed. So I'm going to use the book for this because I'm still learning tarot. I use Oracle, and like that's what I use for my readings, and I'm very equipped in that. But tarot, I just kind of started dabbling into recently. Four of Wands. Okay. When the Four of Wands appears in a reading, enjoy the arrival of what you've been waiting for. Gather those close to you, giving thanks especially to those who have provided help and guidance. Welcome who you have become as you relish. Welcome who you have become as you relish in the feeling of completion and its accompanying sense of accomplishment. The celebration could be marking something as dramatic as the return. Okay, what? This deck, I mean, the way it describes things is weird. It says, okay, we're gonna move on for that one. Or it could be the return from a semester away at college, or returning after a weekend away from home. However grand or simple, celebrate the occasion of successfully passing through another of life's initiations. Greet the weary traveler and welcome them back, even if that traveler is none other than yourself. So this is like, that was like the the key, like the not reversed thing. So that's probably like what the energy that we're trying to get into, but it came reversed, which means that this energy is either we're not there or maybe it's more internal. And the key words for the reverse is some sort of delays, incomplete initiation to something, and correcting mistakes. Now, I need more, for those who go on my readings or come to here, you know that I like to use AI to give me more detail about these tarot cards, because you should do it. Anybody, like, AI gives you such a better description of all of this. So, let's see, Four of Wands reversed. Okay, the Four of Wands card can indicate a lack, or reversed can indicate a lack of stability and harmony. What did I say? Thank you, Libra, Moon in Libra. And conflicts in relationships or family. It can also suggest that you may not be receiving the support and celebration you expected from your loved ones. Some other meanings may be you may feel isolated, misunderstood, or unseen. You may be clashing with different personalities at work. You and your partner may not be on the same page. You may feel unsupported by your family. In contrast, the upright Four of Wands cards can indicate that you are in a space where creativity thrives, intimacy deepens, and goals can soar. So you may feel a lack of community or a feeling of not fitting in. Hi, Luminous Roots. Welcome in, and thank you for the tip. How nice of you. Wow, that you're just coming in, just being the true Sagittarius you are, just like giving. Wow, that's so nice. I appreciate. Okay. So let's see. Thank you. So yeah, all right. So man, I don't like these. I don't. I'm identifying too much with this card. I wonder, or this reading, it's making me feel like I have to really think about some things. Because, you know, if I'm honest, in my personal experience, I think is that okay, let me just say this. It's not that I don't want to be around people. Well, I don't mind being around people that don't drain my energy. I actually like I'm an Aquarius. I love being around like people and talking, but I think that I'm just unsure of being like I said I want to be around family that I feel like who are authentic and who like me for me, and there's like I don't have to be fake or put on a mask or any of all of that, and that is what makes me feel drained. And I do have a family member that I actually been meaning to call. And I know that they're going to be doing something around the holidays. And part of me like wants to reach out, and I feel like I am, and because they've been like there for me a lot this year. But also like they're having an event at their house, and I just like, I don't know, I'm just kind of I think also because I've like been on like this whole like spiritual journey and like being more open as an astrologer, like on my social media page, and it's like I know other family watches my stuff, and so internally I think I'm like experiencing some sort of like, I don't know how people feel about the things that I've been like posting, like because I just have been on I don't give a F mode and like not caring about. last year I was just starting my journey a little bit, or getting more into it, and it was like a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Like I wouldn't really post that much, and now I'm like different this year. I'm claiming it. I don't care, but I think a lot of us can relate to, like, now, like, you don't know how people are going to perceive that, and it's just like I don't really have the energy to entertain that energy. So I think that's what's making me hesitant from reaching out to anybody, because of I don't know how they like underlining feelings, and yeah. But also, if I do that and I'm making assumptions, then am I missing out on something? Am I missing out on what could be actually a refreshing, like, good experience to be around family that actually like cares, and that don't drain my energy? Maybe it will be a good time. I don't know. Or I can just ignore it and just I can just ignore it and just like avoid it until it just goes away. Avoid it. That's so easy for me to do. I can just like block this and be like, whatever. I don't care. I'm just gonna do. Oh my gosh. So I don't know. That's my like little how I relate to this energy on a small scale. But yeah, anyways, so where are we right now? We're at 9:03. We're at 9:03. Okay, so I hope that was helpful in some sort of way. Tomorrow is Christmas Day. I think, because I am challenging myself. For anybody that's new, thank you for the hearts. I love it. Thanks. I'm taking it all in. I'm taking it all in. I have been challenging myself to post every day on this freaking app. I don't know anything about Whatnot. I just decided to turn it on because I got recommended. And I am an astrologer. I offer readings. I combine astrology with oracle, and I like to kind of mix all of that in. But I've just been like coming on every day and giving a general reading, but then I'll like choose other people to like give astrology readings to, just like a sample reading. So tomorrow, if you join me at, I think, yeah, I'm gonna be here around 8 a.m. the same time, Eastern time. I may just pick a couple people who wants like a little sample reading just to kind of give for the holidays. And yeah, so check back in tomorrow if you can. It's Christmas, so a lot of us gonna be like doing Christmas stuff. But if you have nothing to do, then join me from 8 to 9 a.m. Eastern time, and yeah, get a reading, get a Christmas reading. So yeah, have a great day. Enjoy your Christmas Eve. Remember this, and have boundaries, and decide on what you want to do, and be around people that make you feel good, but don't miss out on opportunities because you're overthinking stuff, I don't know. We'll see what I decide to do. I'll keep you updated on that. Okay. Bye, Luminous. Merry Christmas, and Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you so much for your tip. And Ashley, too. Nice to meet you. Okay, bye. Oh, it's so dark in here. I didn't mean for it to be so dark. Dang it. That astrology reading hit too hard for me. I don't like it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I decide.